now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
Yeehaw! Yeah, baby. Welcome to the Motivation Station. And good morning. My name is Scott. The guy next to me is called Skippy.
Good morning.
And this in my hand is a warm cup of coffee. Oh, the dirty bean water, baby! Vleur ons af vir ons luisteraars.
Yeah, because they can't have coffee. Sorry, nee.
Uit 'n strippel van 'n terug. Yeah! Coffee fixes everything. So, good morning. Yes, it is Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Because,
Man,
is it Wednesday?
wait, how's my watch also on Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
No, man.
What day is it?
It can't be. Oh, it is Tuesday.
No, I was about to say, what are you doing, man?
Somehow I missed the day.
It's Tuesday, dude. It's not Monday. Monday was like load shedding and then no station
fair
happening
point,
and
fair point.
what. So today, load shedding was not from 8 to 10. It is from 6 to 8. So we could
Do you know
stop.
dude, that like charts into my time because that's like the time that I'm like the busiest.
Yeah,
Because it's the show prep and, ach man.
I know, man. I woke up this morning and realized the house was very, very quiet. And
Crazy,
huh,
man.
I think of the internet is off.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
the load shedding's off.
That's
And
the
then,
only time
Yeah.
this house is quiet like that, bro.
but yeah, at least we got the power back at 8 o'clock and we jumped in. I just did the morning jingle. I was like, oh, where it's happening. But we have a few important things that we need to talk about today.
Yeah.
Like,
A jackfruit that was being auctioned off.
I actually did auction off a
Yeah,
jackfruit this
yeah.
weekend.
Well done.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is not the first auction I've done this year.
Fair point.
Like, this is a thing now. This is becoming a thing.
Yeah.
People like auctions. People like buying things at auctions, and they like to be part of the auction. I think it's just to do with the fact that you can lift up your hand, you know, like. Listen, I sold jackfruits for like 160, 170 bucks, man. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot because normally a jackfruit would be like 1,500, 1,700 bucks just to import it because it doesn't grow in our country. Did you know that? Ja,
Dis
broer.
baie baie duur vir 'n stuk vrug hoor.
Hey, dis 'n stuk vruggie.
Dis 'n stuk vrug.
Dis 'n klaar gemengde. It's already mixed fruit salad.
Fair point.
Because a jackfruit can get up to 54 kilograms in weight. Yes, it is the biggest fruit that grows in a tree in the world. And it only grows in tropical areas. So, we don't really have major tropical areas in South Africa. I think the closest we've got is like Nelspruit, Zanin, Nyasna.
Wait, that's where it comes from, man. From Zanin. Oh, Zanin is tropical.
Tropical Zanin. But I think it was a bit of a technique and for them a learning curve. But yeah, they're actually growing jackfruit in South Africa now.
Dude, that's crazy cool.
And you can get it at the Pretoria Boeremark, baby. Last week we only could sell 3 of them.
Yes.
I have no idea how many there will be this weekend. But I know that people were buying each other out for that jackfruit.
Dude, like I saw the one lady, like I'm like, yeah, that's a new face. Like I haven't seen you around. And then she was like chilling at the front of the stage. I'm like, what is? And then when the auction starts, I'm like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
she bought
that's
the
why,
first jackfruit.
that's
Yeah,
why
she's one of the stall owners.
Oh really?
Yes, by the boy.
You see, if the stall owners are buying this, you must know, dude. Like, here's some good ones, right?
Yes, baby.
Little is groot. Like I checked the size of it. Like, dude.
Did I put that jackfruit on a chair and then people came to interview it?
That was
And
funny,
it was the coolest thing ever. Because they gave me this big jackfruit, told me, okay, auction it off. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna auction off this jackfruit. Just let me get a chair, and I put this thing on a chair, and there it goes. Highlight of the day, dude.
People like came and checked
People
it
and
out.
the whole family. I'm talking about their papa, their mama, their kids, their everybody coming all together, looking at this jackfruit, and they don't just look at it; they're like inspecting it, you know, all round. And the thing is, it does look weird, man. It's like a fruit with 1,000 little bananas around it. And then you wait until all those bananas are yellow, and then you just break that thing apart and eat it. Like it falls apart. You don't cut it. It's no need.
What? So you can like just tear it apart like an archie?
Like a proper pineapple.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to try that pineapple technique. Have you seen where people
But
like
they pull out the
roll
blocks.
it and
Yeah,
roll it
I've
and-
done that before.
Really, it works.
Look, I love pineapples, man.
Yeah.
If I can get the chance, I'll get me a few pineapples again. But that works. It does really work. You can pull out blocks of pineapple and eat it like that. It's messy and it's sticky, but it works. It works.
Well, if it's messy and sticky, it's not nice.
It's
Or if
amazing.
it's nice, it's not nice. Need it a little bit messy. It's the same way with burgers as well. Like burgers, you need to have a messy burger before you can actually call it a burger.
I once went to Coronado with a friend, and we were chilling then. We were in Steers, okay, and there was this guy and this girl on a date at Steers,
Okay.
and the girl was sitting there, didn't order anything to eat. The dude ordered food.
I hope you got some extra chips, bro.
But that's the thing, man. He was trying like burger and whatnot, and I was like, but how does that happen, man? I couldn't understand why this girl didn't order food, and then I got my burger, and realized it's the half of my face, like this, like it's one of those burgers, and then I realized you probably didn't get it because how do you bite something like that on a date? Now at least I don't care. I just went. I literally went, "Jy moet hom so eet." They looked at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "This is how you eat your burger." And it was messy and it was a wonderful Steers burger. It was a few years ago. I don't really eat at Steers a lot, so I remember that. But sometimes you just gotta open your mouth and bite it. It's just how it works, man. There's no other way of doing it. Ne? Yeah, just open your mouth and say, hum. Hum, skippy wobbles bum. I can't remember. Isn't it like a padas licky of ietsie?
Brilliant.
I can't remember where that comes from, but I remember something. I think it's like
Yeah, it's something with the frog, man.
hum, skippy wobble.
It was something like that, dude. I cannot recall.
I can't. I also.
But I remember there was somewhere there was a frog involved.
Yeah, there's a frog with a song and with a thing, but it's not Hermit. It's another frog, man. You don't say the Hermit name in this one. You just say Gumsqueely Wums. No, wait, Gumsqueely Wums is what's that guy's name? The guy, it's not Trevor Noah, it's the other one. Say Gumsqueely Wums. He's an Afrikaans artist, man. Gumsqueely Wums is Oop Monsoon.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
He also had a South African sitcom. He also did the show thing.
Oh, isn't Joey Rasdeen, man?
No, it's not Joey Rosdeen. It's an artist. Say well, Gumsqueely Wums. Well, whatever. The song's name is Gumsqueely Wums, and if you hear it, you know that you heard it here first. I really can't remember his name, and yeah, I don't know. So we're just gonna move on.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah.
Cool. Next song is the National Parks, I Can Feel It, and then after that, the Proclaimers, I'm on my way. Enjoy the music, and remember, you're listening to SFCP Radio, where we do indeed got the airwaves.
You're now listening to SFCP Radio, where we got the airwaves.
And a good morning and welcome back. Yes, what a jam, what a jam. The Proclaimers, I'm on my way. Bro.
I'm on my way to sleep. I mean, no, I'm
no.
just kidding.
Oh, no.
It's too early. It's Tuesday. You gotta be on your way to be away.
Or if you're not, at least make your way to iol.co.za and go and check out the motoring section. Daai Renault lyk nogal 'n bietjie anders dan, né?
Yeah, no, it's a Euro 7 regulation.
I thought it was gonna be electric.
No, I think that is electric.
Why do we always make electrics?
I think,
But they are cool. Don't worry.
yeah, what?
Ooh.
Liquid hydrogen powered Toyota.
Oh. Now
that I can get behind.
Yeah.
That I can get behind.
Because it's still somewhat, it's still combustion, right?
Yeah,
It seems,
yeah,
it's gonna be.
yeah. Liquid hydrogen is just a different way of doing the whole process. But why doesn't that? Why are they confusing us like this?
What do you mean?
Cars run on fuel, ne? Now you're telling me cars run on batteries and plugs, and now liquid nitrogen as well.
Interestingly enough, talking about like what the cars are running on, there was one of the Escort variants that ran on alcohol in Brazil, according to their emissions, wada. So the car actually ran on alcohol. So yeah,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. How, like, only in Brazil, my man. Only in
I think it
Brazil.
was
If
in
we have
Brazil.
listeners from Brazil, please say hi. Pop in, just go to the website and just go like, hey, what's up, dudes? Because
crazy stuff.
two things. Yeah, crazy stuff. First of all, Brazil, you guys are off the hook, dude.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, man. You guys got some crazy stuff going your way. But I've also got to say it this. Step point 2. What the? What? What? Why would you? What?
Wait, do you think it would be cheaper to run your car on alcohol compared to petrol?
It depends. Can you get alcohol for less than 20 rand a liter?
Yeah, but alcohol you can make, or you can distill at least.
Ja, but are you gonna wait for like...
Ja.
Gaan jy vir Amarillas wag om 3 weke te ferment voordat jy 'n pakkie sigarette gaan koop met jou kar? Huh?
Yeah.
Be like, listen, I've got a braai in 2 weeks. I've got to start preparing my fuel now.
Imagine that. Then you like start me. Oh, nee, doe maar.
Well, I've got another thing I want to throw your way. Okay, look, this whole fuel thing is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand now. And I've seen so many alternative fuels sources lately, especially now with the whole EV vibe and the whole changing of the systems and, sticking it to the old ways. A lot of people are jumping on this bandwagon. And they forgot the principle, the basic of what it is to be a fuel. You need to create combustion. You need to go boom, especially now if you run over fuel. Now you're talking about electric cars that have no moving parts, only one moving part, and there's no combustion. You totally changing the recipe, and that's why it's such a hard launch. Is you can build it the same and then just say, yeah, it's just got a different motor, and you won't feel you won't feel delays in between. You won't feel the mechanical imperfections that it has. It's straight up, but it's not a combustion engine anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not a car. It is the first personalized people carriers that hit the market. That's what we're gonna call them. We're not gonna refer to these things as cars because they are not combustion built. You can run your car on chicken poop, like you can literally,
Yeah.
and that is a combustion mode. I will call that a car. I will drive that fuel guzzling 8-liter V8 chicken poop machine like a gangster, and nobody will say me nothing because when they go, I'll go. Everybody will be quiet. Electrical car passes me. Do you see that? Nothing. That was it passing. You see the petrol car goes. So I don't know.
Loud pipes save
Lives. I agree. And now I want to see people put loud pipes on their electrical cars, and then it's like the driehoek. You know the driehoekie that is slaat in die band? Shing. So when you get into the robot, you go shing 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 shing.
Why do I get the feeling like if a Vuvuzela would make a comeback with this?
No. No. You do not understand. If you are a South African, you know exactly what a Vuvuzela is.
Plus, I don't know if
If you are European, you know exactly what the Vuvuzela is because you've banned it out of your country. You think I'm joking?
No.
They don't allow them past the airport anymore.
Yeah, but I don't
Do you know why?
Yeah.
So yes, the Vuvuzela is a very unique instrument that it was born in South Africa and probably died in South Africa as well. I don't think it's not gonna hype the rest of the world. It worked here, and it was awesome. And they sold the stickers and the Springbok inspired ones, and then the yellow ones, Bafana, and everybody used them until nobody used them. Because I remember a friend of mine's grandfather, and I'm gonna say this, but there will be no identities given on this comment of mine. But he almost killed the man for blowing one of those vuvuzelas. Listen to this. Almost a kilometer away from him. It immediately instigated a natural defense where he went, picked up a 17 nut. You know how big a 17 nut is?
Yeah.
Pulled it back with a slingshot and let that thing fly quicker than... Broer, he almost hit that dude. No, he just missed him. The guy realizes what just happened and he looks to the side and there in the verte staan die toppie met sy ket en gelop hom.
Yeah.
Jy blaas die tyding in die straat.
Dude, I can just imagine.
So yeah, vuvuzelas are banned. Now, just like you were hoping the vuvuzela would make a comeback, somebody did make a liquid nitrogen car like way in the 70s, dude.
Yeah.
And they also are hoping now that it'll make a comeback. And for Toyota to jump on this is interesting. Let's take a moment of seriousness. I know it sounds like we're joking around and what, but with all due honest, all fair and honest. You sing. Thank you, Skippy. With all that, I would like to say this: Toyota going in this direction is a very important thing to pay attention to. Because Toyota doesn't just do things.
Yeah.
They were one of the last companies to go to the electrical versions. You realize that, no?
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why. Because it wasn't a viable option for a long time now. Now it's starting to get one. Now they're starting to go into that.
Yeah.
But they are immediately going over to something else. The most expensive part of any electrical system is the battery. Think about it.
Yeah.
So these cars, these electrical cars, they've got batteries. These batteries aren't going to last forever. Some of them aren't going to last a year. And it's not because of the battery that's bad. It's because that batteries, the technology itself is not that advanced in it. We're not that advanced with it. We're not.
And I think the charging capabilities of it just yet, like...
Yeah, because
like
all
if
the
you had
batteries
one,
you would charge for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Wie sit in 'n wimpie vir 5 ure? Of a mug and bean? Nee. The only guy sitting there for 5 hours missed his flight. Like the last one. Now he's sleeping over in the airport. I once had to do that in like a Doha, the airport Doha, but it's not because we missed a flight. It's because it was the price. We got a bargain of a price, but I know why now. Because you sit for 8 hours on one of the airports, and you sit there without. You can't uitgaan nie. Because you don't have paperwork for that country.
Oh, nee.
Yeah, so you're like stuck behind, you know that no man's ground? You're stuck there.
Yeah.
At least in Doha it's nice. They got like a big yellow teddy bear and they got like a lot of cool cars, dude, the cars.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. The cars at the Doha airport are extremely beautiful. And the bikes. Yeah, they display them in the airport.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a massive airport. But they do the same in Dubai. So cars are part of the tradition there.
Yeah.
Like used to be South Africans, you know. We used to have cars part of the, you know.
Yeah, and the dune racing and stuff that they do.
Yeah, dude. Dune racing is awesome there. Yeah.
What, those are like patrols with like 1.5 and 2 J's.
2 J's, 1.5 J's. I like that one. 1.5. We're not talking drifters, but yes, it is the 1.5 J. It is power, and the way they put down. No, that's pretty cool. Time for some songs. The Who, Baba O'Reilly, and then Thin Lizzy. The boys are back in. Oh yes, the boys are back in town. Dude, this needs to become the theme song for the Bad Bunch on Scum. Oh, dude. I'm just thinking about everything that happens on it. Oh, enjoy the music. See you after this.
You are now listening to SFCP Radio, where we got the airwaves.
No. Yes, it is the truth. Gap whatever, you know. Like I would run past the door. Gapping the door. I would run past. Yeah. Don't drive your car into sidewalks.
Talking about sidewalks, isn't there a glitch?
Yeah, there's a glitch.
Little bit of
We had an amazing weekend on Scum. Look, we did some frowned upon raids, but I'm gonna be honest. If you're playing Scum and your base exists out of Twig, I don't think it's considered an offline raid, but I think it's a mercy killing, because it really is. Like, seriously, you cannot log off after 3 weeks into the new wipe. log off with a twig base. I'm sorry, you're gonna lose. We actually left one. Like, they were total noobs. Literally, they got 4 beds and 4 little boxes in a big twig, but doesn't even have a roof. And I was like, I'm gonna raid this, and then Dopey was like, no, they're gonna people are gonna frown upon us if we raid this one. I was like, okay, we won't raid this one. I've got 3 others, so we just went to that. We made big profit out of 6 grenades and 2 TNT.
How much do they sell for the game?
TNT is like 7 grand
Yeah.
a piece, and then grenades are like 2 grand around there.
Yeah, but that's still
Yeah, it's still a lot, but I think we made close to 100k with all of the loot that we got.
Goodness. And
Yeah.
you were, how many squad members?
We were 5 online.
Okay. So it's a decent share.
Yeah, decent share, but altogether with our allies, we were 9. but I wanna wait. Let me defend myself here. No, they didn't take 10k each. No. It's fine. Look, some of the guys can't take the loot because they're from a different zone. PvP, no raid, so they can't take part in a raid. So they were only there as Overwatch and to learn out of the process, to find their feet, because they will be moving over to PvP later. Look, people don't know what's coming because it's a big group, but they're all just they're getting intense training on the farm.
Okay.
Yeah. So but I mean, I just want to defend myself here. We didn't just raid people for what. We went, we observed, I checked for quiet places, I checked for the places which are, unfortunately, if you build a bad place, I will be the one jumping over the fence. I literally jumped over a 2-story fence into a guy's place because he just left it next to the roof. I was like, oh, you didn't think, dude. I was jumping over there like a telephone draad. And then I just robbed the guy. But this is all in a game, so just don't worry. Then we decided we're going to do kill boxes, because kill boxes are one of the coolest ways to get even better loot.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright? And as we go out of our main gate, somebody shoots 3 of us with an AWP sniper rifle about 170 meters away from our gate. So he was laying there, getting an open view on our front gate, and waited until we drove out, all of us in a car. So we can't look, we can't. It's the best time to fight a squad is when they're all in the car. You can literally kill off the whole squad. And the guy missed 1 person. He missed Trouble You. So Trouble You got the car back into base with all of us respawning. And this guy, I don't think he don't think he realized what he did. Yeah. Because as I respawned, I was like, he said something. I was like, dude, we're gonna find you. And he's like, you can't. I mean, I'm lying in the open and what. So we shoot another guy because there's a raid activation on, and we're like, it's raid time, baby. Somebody's attempting to raid us. So we're all super excited. We've been waiting for this the whole weekend. So we jump in there, action. It's like, wow, everybody's going. Trouble Kid shoots a man in the bush. He's like, there, I got a guy. The guy's name is Putin. I think he was a third-party guy because he was shot. Doof. Done. Took the RPG that was on him, so he did have explosives on him. Just want to put that out there.
They came with intention.
Yeah, so I type in global. I'm like, thanks for the RPG. Lol. Because you really want to try and raid us, we'll take. And he's like, no, that guy wasn't part. I'm like, oh, so he's still there. So we go in. 5 people start looking for this dude. And he runs. The problem is, we have a lot of friends on this server. So this one guy goes, hey, Discord. I'm like, oh, we're going to Discord. He's like, yeah, I'm close to you guys. I saw what happened. I got shot here. I'm just going to follow up. I'll keep you out there. I'm like, cool. We're looking there. Everybody's staying cautious because we've got a sniper shooting at our squad. No shots happening. We clear that body that was taken down. We secure the RPG inside of the base. We get everything done. And then all of a sudden, I get this call. He's like, dude, I think I found this guy's base. He ran back home. How do you do that? And he told us no, he shot us because we offline raid somebody else. Yeah, you guys wanted, so you asked for it. So we went to go raid him while he was online. Unfortunately, we were 7, he was 1. So it went very quick. Pick your battles, bro. But that's that. And it was very quick. Zombie took him out on the 2nd story window. And when he fell, I already blew down the 1st wall. And 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th wall, done. Base finished, took the car, took the loot. out of there.
Wait,
We cleared him out.
how is it, like you guys have been playing for quite a while, right? So
Yeah.
you can more or less judge how many hours you have based on what type of setup you have for your
Yeah,
base.
definitely. A guy's base gives away a lot of the experience.
So this guy that shot at you guys and then ran
Noob.
back to his base.
Total noob.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So
He hasn't been playing, I think maybe like 300 hours. Maybe. Because he understood how to snipe. Cool.
Yeah.
You get that first. But his building had no traps. But also, in his defense, I don't think he had a lot of time to build, man. That was his first fight
Fair
and it
point.
ended up very badly. Like, you should have fought someone else, dude, not us.
Yeah.
Especially not on a weekend. We will... Yeah, I think you know. There was a bit of confusion. They did complain about our PvP no raid squad that was a part of the raid, but they weren't a part of the raid. The guys that was with us in the raid
Yeah.
were not even our PvP squad. They weren't even part of our squad. They were another squad from other allies. But we don't need to give all of the information away. You don't need to know who it was.
Just go and watch the stream.
Just go and watch the stream and listen carefully, and you'll hear their names. But other than that, it was a great weekend. We did 5 successful raids, but at the end, like you said, there was a glitch. One of the armored vehicles, I took them back to the base in Summerball. I secured a 32 garage platform for us. So I've got the perfect bachelor flat now. It's a bachelor flat on the 18th floor, and it's got 32 garages at the bottom. So it's perfect. So I was driving this car back home and I heard a shotgun fire close to me. So I immediately went into defense mode. I hit the piece of concrete, flipped the car over onto the sidewalk, and when I got out of the car, it fell through the map. So we lost.
Ach nee.
Yeah, we lost. The car costs 45k at the trader, plus 25k to armor it. So it was close to.
Ach nee, man.
Yeah, it was like a 70k loss. At least we made up with it with another Leica that I bought the morning. Gave it to the guy whose car I lost, and he flipped it and lost it as well on the sidewalk through the map. So we lost 2 Leicas.
So you guys had like 100k loss as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but nevertheless, it was still a great weekend on Scum.
Nice.
If you want to find out more, just check it out on the Quest YouTube. I'm almost every day we're doing Scum live, so you'll find it. We got 2 land sharks here in the back grilling for each other, and yeah, that's the catch up. It was a crazy weekend on Scum. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah.
And then last night we had a quick adventure on SnowRunner a little bit.
Yeah, also there's a live stream of that 6-hour session. I love the way that Skippy goes, no, we had a quick session on SnowRunner. Look, he just signed in to help me move a truck. I got one of my first trucks stuck on a tree. The wheel caught up in a tree. Now this is a 5-ton truck hanging on a tree, and now we need to get it out of there. And he came to help me with his scout pickup.
Yeah, it's like a little 2-tonner.
Yeah, it's like a F250, but with some upgrades, yeah. And we got the truck out, and now we're 10% down with my career and everybody else. Even Bones and Nearfee came through to help as well. We built a few bridges, we rebuilt a few power stations.
Got some upgrades.
Somebody built an oil drill, and I got stuck several times.
This transformer.
Dude, that thing's as big as a building.
Yeah, that is huge.
Yeah,
man.
that's very, very big. But that's the thing. That's what the people don't realize. What's cool about that game is all the interesting facts it gives with the trucking businesses.
That is so cool.
1 out of 14 jobs in America are either directly or is a truck driver. It's either directly connected to trucking or it is a trucking job.
What?
How cool is that?
That is. But it just goes to show like how big the trucking industry really
And
is.
90% of SMEs are dependent off of the trucking industry.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, so just to think about it, so it's a pretty cool game, it's pretty relevant, and it's so cool to find out all of these cool facts about trucking. So
And you can roll.
oh yeah, you can roll it. Well, yeah, I rolled my International Scout 800 down a mountain, and Skippy came to save me again,
I had to find them first.
and then I rolled it down that mountain even further. Woo! But we got out, so yay! Now I've got a old Kronkel pot Scout, but I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'll fix it. It'll be fine. For now, it's time for some songs. Is that us? Is that us for the day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like it. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for being here with the Motivation Station. I'm Scop. This guy is Skippy.
Right.
And remember, it's not a crime
to take care of yourself.
And progress is progress, dankie Lynn.
Hey.
Remember, the rest of the week is still ahead of you.
Oh, yeah.
So if you messed up your Monday, and you might have messed up this morning, you still have 3 days of this work week to finish it up, and a weekend to make it even better. So don't you dare give in, warrior. Go out there and make the day count. Enjoy the next songs. It's Top Loader with Dancing in the Moonlight. And if you don't know the song, well, you'll know it after this one. And then after that, it's going to be 21 Pilots with Migraine. Migraines. I don't think this is the same principle, but enjoy the music. Bye-bye.
You are now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.